Hey, it's Deep. Today I'm going to do a movie review of two movies, Bad Boys 1 and Bad Boys 2. So, I saw these two movies recently. I had already watched them a few years ago, but I forgot how good that one movie was. So the first movie, Bad Boys 1, it stars Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. And it's one of my favorite action movies, combined with the comedy of Martin Lawrence. It was directed by Michael Bay and released in 1995. So what I really loved about this movie was the comedy. The character Martin Lawrence plays is named Marcus Bennett, and this guy is married with kids, and his wife is suspecting that he's having an affair because he pretends to be Michael Lowry, which is Will Smith's character, while he's taking care of one of the witnesses to a murder. Because there was this lady, she went to these crazy dude's house, and they murdered her friend there. I think she was a hooker. And so the movie involves them protecting her from the bad boys. But overall, I would give this movie 8.5 out of 10, just because it's very entertaining. But first I watched this movie when I was a kid, and then I hadn't seen it for a while. Then recently I just watched it, like last week. It was a lot of fun to watch. And the other movie is the sequel, which is Bad Boys 2. Also a very good movie. I think this one was a little bit less entertaining than the first one, but still it was a very good movie. The criminals in this movie were trying to smuggle drugs. And so these two cops are trying to stop them. I think my favorite scene in this movie was when Marcus Bennett, when they're in the morgue and there are all these dead bodies. And when the people there are trying to get into the room, they hide. And Marcus hides in the he hides on this one stretcher with a naked female, and you can see her boobs. I really like that scene. It was really funny. But this movie I'd probably give a little bit of a lower rating, because I think the first one was a little bit more fun. I think this one was a little bit too long, at 2 hours and 27 minutes. They could have probably cut it down by like 10 to 15 minutes more. But there's a really long car chasing scene in this movie where these cops are chasing after a gang of Jamaican dudes who are like using this truck filled with cars. So anyway, overall I would give this movie an 8.1 out of 10. So decent movie, definitely watch it if you get the chance. Alright, bye.